Sup people, it's your boy Sly. In this video, I'm going to talk about getting involved with an American woman. Many people know that dating American women is not a prize. It's more of a headache. And many people have experienced getting involved with these American chicks and realized it's not worth their time. So we're going to read an article from what an Italian hedge funder wrote. Italian hedge fund star David Serra told a married female New York Times reporter that the advice he gives to his friends is to never ever marry an American woman. From the Times. Never ever marry an American woman. Never ever marry an American woman. That's the advice I give my friends. It may seem an odd way to start an interview, especially one with a female reporter who is married, but David Serra, an Italian hedge fund manager based here in London, is not one to opine gently or particularly carefully. According to the Times, Serra finds that American women are too demanding. So, he had an interview with the New York Times, and, this is what he said. I don't know the exact context of the interview, but the advice he gives here is pretty unique. And let's continue. Serra, who runs 2.5 billion Algebris Investments based in London, is able to divide his time managing a fund, advertising government on policy issues, spending time with his family, and outdoor activities such as backcountry skiing, mountain climbing, and spearfishing. My wife is the real asset on my balance sheet, Serra told the Times. He is married to an Italian woman who's a former model turned interior designer. He's also crushing it this year. His fund was reportedly up 30% through May 31st. All this said, we can't help but wonder in the world happened to Serra in his past experiences with American women. Well, you have to ask yourself, why would he say this? I mean, he probably had bad experiences, that's just human nature. But it doesn't mean what he said is not valid, okay? What he said is what most guys in this country say all the time. To never get involved with an American chick. American females are not worth it. This guy is very successful, okay? He runs a successful investment firm, okay? He makes a lot of money. Okay, he makes a lot of money. And he's telling people, don't get involved with American chick. And this guy ended up marrying an Italian woman. And he's happy. How many men do you know in America are happy with their girlfriends or wives? I can tell you it's not many. Okay? Because in America, women run the show. Women have all the power. Women can say what they want, and they can give demands. Because in today's society, women have the power, and they tell guys, if you don't do what I want you to do, I'll find somebody else. And that's how they control men. Because they let these guys know that they have options. And men don't have options on average. Men on average do not have options. Okay? So you're pretty much stuck with whatever is available. That is why a lot of men in America are having miserable relationships. Because females have all the power. Okay? So, and don't get me wrong, some American chicks are pretty good. Okay? There are some good American women out there, but I can tell you, to find them is not worth the search. Okay? I'm not going to spend most of my time trying to find one decent girl when I can go to another country and have a higher chance of being a decent girl with a shorter search option. Okay? Let me explain what I mean. In the United States, on average, most women are not very approachable. Okay? Most females you encounter in America are not approachable, and they don't want you talking to them. If you talk to a female in public, there's a high possibility she's going to reject you. Even if she gives you her number, there's a 50% chance she's not going to meet up with you. Because when you get her number, you have to risk her answering. You have to risk her not answering. Then if you get her answering, it doesn't mean she's gonna like go out with you. Because there are so many guys out here who spend their time trying to like. You have guys who spend their time trying to get to know these girls. These girls don't even show the exact same amount of interest. So you have a lot of guys today who are no longer like wasting their time because these women you're talking to, they're not giving you a clear sign if they like you or not. So guys are not going to waste their time hoping for a miracle. Okay? Going on a date with a female as an average guy in the US, it's like, it is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. Because if you're average, most girls are not talking to you. If a female is average, she's getting better than she deserves. So, the playing field is not balanced. But when you go to these other countries, like these European countries, okay? Not all of them, so don't quote me. But some of these European countries you go to, the women there are very approachable. You can approach a female on the street. High possibility, she will give you her number. Whether you two become boyfriend and girlfriend, it's a hit or miss. But you can meet her, and if things don't work out, you two can be friends, and she can introduce you to her friends. See, that's how things work. Because every female you approach is not going to find you attractive. And that's just human nature. But if you two are friends, guess what? She can introduce you to her friends, and guess what? You made a friend and you made a network. Okay? That's how things work. But people don't understand this. Okay? So you have a lot of men today who have been through horrible breakups in the US where things just can't be smooth. It's always drama, chaos. You have females out there who are just frustrating. Females out there who can't just move on. They will do their best to make the guy's life difficult. And when you're married to an American female, you have so much stress that it's not even worth it. There are some guys today who rather stay at work and do overtime than to go home to their nagging girlfriends or their nagging wife. This is what you call America today. The dating field is not in your favor. So that is why a lot of people today, they either they give up on dating or they settle for someone that they do not want. This Italian guy, this guy is very successful. I'm going to take his advice. Okay? I am going to take his advice. He knows what he's talking about. Okay? When someone is successful, you listen to what they got to say because they could be giving you some knowledge. Okay? Look at Mark Zuckerberg. He created Facebook. His wife is Chinese. And he enjoys her company. He enjoys being around her. And I can give you more examples of these rich guys in America dating or marrying foreign women. I can give you many examples, but there's no need to. If you still mess around with an American woman, there's a high possibility you're going to find yourself trapped with a child or alimony. And yeah, let me know what you think. Peace.